Officials for tonight's game, Brian Dougherty and Clint Garner. The Dougherty throwing it up here in just a few seconds. I believe the Comets are about 4-1 in their last 5 games. Number 33 right there. Brian Tisdall was featured in the Rapid City paper. I believe it was about 2 days ago. Don't know how many of you remember Danny DeLang, good three-point shooter as a freshman. Passed by Josh McLaughlin. The Vikings lead 2-0. Passed by Corey Patowski. Vikings lead 4-0. Travels, indeed. Wow. Kind of a late call, but like we say, better late than never. 6:19 left. Passed by Casey Dowd. Vikings lead 6-0. 6 minutes left. .30 left. Basketball number 33, Ryan Tisdall. 6-2. Ooh, I thought we got away with the travel there. Blue ball up. Nope, didn't go out of bounds. 4:23 left. Passed by Kevin Batowski. 8-2. 4:05 left. I think when the Comets played Phillip here just about 3 or 4 days, well, it was in the Phillip paper just a few days ago. I think they only beat them by about 55-51, something like that. Well, he did make one good compliment on Medlin in the Rapid City paper. They said if they could play with us, they could play with anybody in the state. Passed by number 43, John Fisher, 8-4. Just under 3 minutes left. Basket by Andy Schofield. 10-4, 2:40 left. Three-pointer by Danny DeLang. 10-7. 2:20 left. Back by Andy Schofield. 12-7. 2:08 left. Jim Varenkamp and Ben Folsman checking in for the Comets. There's a foul on number 35. Ben Folsman, first personal. First team foul on the Comets, 1:39 left. The Casey Dowd at the line, shooting 2. Second one is good. 13-7. There's a foul, I believe it's on number 35. Second personal on Ben Folsman. Second team foul on the Comets, 1:26 left. See Corey Petoskey at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. 14-7. $15-7. But he stepped on the line. 1:15 left. Phil Bassett said he travels. 57.6 seconds left. Passed by Kevin Patowski. 17-7. 36 seconds left. Following Corey Patowski, first personal, first team foul on the Vikings. 22.6 seconds left. Be number 43, John Fisher at the line, shooting 2. I see Mimi Dieball, a lady that used to be the postmaster here. She showed up with her husband tonight for the game. Never hit the rim, I don't think. Time. There's your score at the end of the first quarter. The Midland Vikings lead the Rapid City Christian Comets 17-7. There's Mimi right in the center of the picture. And there's her husband, I believe it is. Can't remember if his name is John or what it is. Be the Vikings ball to start the second quarter. By Casey Dowd, 19-7. I see we got another visitor here tonight, Tim Sheely, Bob Sheely's oldest boy. I'll give you a picture of him in just a little bit. Seen him down in Denver for my nephew's wedding and at the reception, and I didn't even recognize him. There's Tim right there. Traveled. Something bad, I think. Sure looked like it. Movement like that's all right if you're dancing, but it's not very good for playing basketball. Passed by Corey Patowski. Leader fouls on number 13, Jim Barenkamp. 6:54 left. First personal, 13 foul on the Comets. See Corey Patowski at the line, shooting 1. 21-7. Somebody made a remark to me when they watched the Crazy Horse game. They said it came in a lot clearer than usual. 22-7. I think it had to do with the fact that the color of the floor and they have a lot of lights above the bleachers. You don't have any dark spots there. .6:37 left. The Vikings up 22-7. I believe that foul's going to be on Andy, the way they're all moving away. First personal on Andy. Second team foul on the Vikings. 6:20 left. Pass by Corey Petoskey. 24-7. And the Comets want a timeout with 5:53 left. They trail 24-7. Follow number 13, Kim Varenkamp. Second personal, fourth team foul on the Comets. 5:27 left. He Casey'd out at the line, shooting two. First one is good. 25-7. I think Corey had an idea about getting the ball away from 13 here on that rebound, but that kid got up in the air pretty good. Quite sure he was playing on the B team, too. Yeah, he would have been because he wasn't a starter. Pass by Andy Schofield. 27-7. Offensive, wasn't it? Well, I don't know about that. That's going to be blue ball. I thought it looked like Josh got jostled a little bit going in. Schofield, 29-7, 3:37 left. Pass by number 13, Jim Varenkamp, 29-9, 3:20 left. Three-pointer by Josh McLaughlin. 31-9. They don't know anything about Josh because he didn't play for 10 games, I think it is. So they probably haven't been reading. If they hadn't been reading the paper in the last 10 days, they wouldn't even heard about him hardly. Here's that basket by number 33, Brian Tisdale, 32-11. Basket by Kevin Batowski, follow number 35, Ben Folsom, third personal, 15 following the Comets, 2:18 left. See Kevin Petoskey at the line shooting 1. 34-11. $35-11. Looks like that 43 is kind of pushing Andy in the back just a little bit. You don't have to, it doesn't take much, just enough to, that he can't, yep. That's by Kevin Petoskey. No, Corey. Well, I'm not sure. I thought it was Kevin. One of the Petoskys. That's a safe bet there. 37-11. 1:42 left. To begin with, I thought it was Kevin, but then I went and looked with my naked eye, and I thought it was Corey. Just under 1:30 left. This is supposed to be their hot shot here. $1:10 left. Take it, Josh. Three-pointer by Josh McLaughlin. 40-11. Just under a minute left. Seconds left. That's by Corey Petoskey. 42-11. 26 seconds left. Boys are sleeping. 4.7 seconds left. Vikings lead 42-11. Don't foul. You just don't have to give them anything. There it is. Score at the end of the first half. The Midland Vikings lead the Rapid City Christian Comets 42-11. Comets ball to start the third quarter. Corey Petoskey, second personal. First team foul on the Vikings. 7:52 left to be number 43. John Fisher at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. $42-12. By Josh McLaughlin. 44-12. 7:30 left. Ball on Kevin Petoskey, first personal. Second team foul on the Vikings. 7:17 left. I don't know if they're fouling anybody or if they just calling it. It really doesn't look like they are, but number 33, Brian Tisdale at the line. This is the kid, I believe he transferred from Douglas. He just couldn't get along with the coaches, I think he said, and he wasn't going to get to play much, so he transferred to Rapid City Christian. 44-13. by Corey Petoskey, 46-13. Three-pointer by Josh McLaughlin, 49-13. 6:07 left. Sig Martin getting set to check in. That wasn't out of bounds, not on top of the board, unless it hit the cable. Maybe it did, but I believe we got a full timeout by the Comets. With 5:56 left, they trail 49-13. Let's see, Sig checked in for Andy Schofield during the timeout, I believe. That's by Sig Martin. 51-13, 5:20 left. Point shot by Corey Petoskey. Good. 54-13. 4:54 left. Jesse Block checking in for Casey Dowd with 4:36 left. .4:10 left. Three-pointer by Josh McLaughlin. 57-13. Yeah, I think something out on the floor. Josh, you're off. You don't get any points for going halfway down. Don't know where he came from. Pass by number 13. Jim Varenkamp, 57-15. 2:42 left. 23, John Owen checking in for number 35, Ben Folsman. 2:40 left. White ball. Nathan Nimmy going to check in. In for Josh McLaughlin at 2:30 left. No shot, huh? I don't know what it was. Ooh, it falls on Nathan Nimmick, first personal. Third team foul on the Vikings. 2:15 left. That would be the one that Sig sunk, that three-pointer. Blocking foul on Jesse Block, first personal. Fourth team foul on the Vikings. 1:58 left. That's by Kevin Petoskey. 59-15, 1:45 left. Basket by number 33, Brian Tisdale. 59-17. Count it if it goes in. See that falls to number 13, Tim Fahrenkamp. Third personal, first team foul on the Comets. 1:23 left. Don Jensen checking in for Kevin Petoskey. Corey Petoskey shooting one. $1:22 left. 61-17. That's by John Jensen. 63-17. That's by Tisdale. 63-19. 1 minute left. There's a reach-in foul on number 33. Brian Tisdale, first personal, second team foul on the Comets. 55.3 seconds left. Josh Jensen checking in for Corey Petoskey. Number 20, Josh Jensen, first personal, 15 foul on the Vikings. 29.3 seconds left. The Josh Fisher at the line shooting two. $63-20. Short. Traveling. No? 20 seconds. Six seconds. Basket by number 23, I believe it was. John Owen. There's the score at the end of the third quarter. The Midland Vikings lead the Rapid City Christian Comets 63-22. Be the Vikings ball to start the fourth quarter. In for the Vikings, John and Josh Jensen, Jesse Block, Nathan Nimick. And Sig Martin. 7:47 left. The Vikings up 63-22. These are fouls on John Jensen, first personal. 16 foul on the Vikings, 7:36 left. Thomas will be in the bonus from here on out. There's the foul on number 31. Jimmy Gap, first personal, 13 foul on the Comets. 7:32 left. Foul on number 33. Brian Tisdall, second personal. Fourth team foul on the Comets. 7:14 left. Casey Dowd checking in for Josh Jensen. Either kicking the ball or... Traveled. Blue ball. .651 left. Foul number 24, John Jensen, second personal. 17 foul on the Vikings. 6:39 left. See Brian Tisdall at the line, shooting two. The way the Comets are doing tonight, he probably wished he hadn't spoken to the Rapid City Journal the other day. First one is good. 63-23. .24. He did give Midland a good compliment, though. Said if they could play with Midland, they could play with anybody in the state, I think. Kicking the ball. Josh McLaughlin, Andy Schofield, Kevin Patowski, and Corey Patowski all checking in for everyone except Casey Dowd. Way to keep it alive, Andy. Whoop. 6:19 left. Don't know if that falls on number 13. Tim Varenkamp, fourth personal. 15 fall on the Comets. 5:57 left. 63-24. Oh boy! Oh, look at that! Look at this! Hey, what are these people doing out? They went out on the floor with more than just to look at this guy. You're not supposed to go out on the floor like that regardless of what happens. I don't know if he fouled him or not, but sometimes even if you hit the ball and he's got a hold of it good, you can drive him down without fouling him. That was Danny DeLange. And that's his sister there, his good-looking sister in the yellow. The coach just got a technical. 5:47. That's the sixth team foul on the Comets. Well, like I say, I couldn't tell you if he hit him or not. But like I say, if you really got a hold of the ball and you think you might get hammered, well, they still only get 5 up there. It's supposed to be 6. First free throw is good by Corey Petoskey. 64-24, 65-24. Got some water on the floor over here. That's by Corey Petoskey. I don't even know if it was in the picture. 67-24. That's by Corey Petoskey. 69-24. Forgot to mention that his grandmother, Arlene Petoskey, had a birthday today. Well, she's still having it. 39, I guess it is. That's by Corey Petoskey. 71-24. Going to have a mass substitution here. Basket by number 43, John Fisher. 71-26. There's a foul on number 33, I believe it is. Couldn't really tell. Brian Tisdall, third personal. 7th team foul. On the Comets, 4:19 left. See Casey Dowd at the line shooting 2. John and Josh Jensen, Jesse Block, Sig Martin, all in for the Vikings. And if Casey makes this next basket, it'll be Pete Ryman coming in for Casey with 4:19 left. 72-26. Pass by Casey Dowd. 74-26. See Pete Ryman coming in for Casey Dowd. 4 minutes left. Over and back. If he didn't touch the floor before but that's partially Sig's fault for not for giving him the ball where he did. Bounce it far enough into the front court that he's got time to come down before he can touch the ball. Here's that foul on Jesse Block. No, it isn't either. It's on John Jensen, third personal. 8th team foul on the Vikings. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left. Brian Tisdall at the line. 74-27. Could get a technical or something like that. That's on 33, Brian Tisdall. That's his 4th personal. 8th team foul on the Comets. 3:26 left. The John Jensen at the line shooting 2. Go, John. Second one is good. 75-27. .320 left. Hey, there's a little curricular activity extra. I think he's taking out his frustration. All on Pete Ryman. First personal. 9th team foul on the Vikings. 3:15 left. See Brian Tisdall at the line shooting 2. I think he's in a bit of a bad mood right now. I think I'd stay clear of him. Second one is good. 75-28. Well, my back's killing me again, but I think I'll survive. Go to it. Passed by Brian Tisdall. Be a blue ball. I didn't see nobody hit it. Three-pointer by Danny DeLang. Come with about 2:21 left. I believe that's his first three-pointer tonight. 75-33. Matthew Carlson and Jim Larson going to check in. Blue ball. 2:07 left. They're in for Sig Martin and Jesse Block. Passed by Brian Tisdale. 75-35. I thought he got away with the travel there. Here you go, Jim. Get it across, get it across. The 10-second count is still in effect, because they had never established control of it. Oh, bad pass. Yeah, it must have been something with your hands. Wasn't a bad-looking pass if somebody had been there to receive it. Somebody grabbed a hold of it. I think he got away with the travel. Oh. 46.4 seconds left. The Vikings up 75-35. Let's hope they can hold on to this 40-point lead. It looks good. Go, Josh. You got to go up sometime today. That's by Josh Jensen. 77-35. Well, Matthew didn't do anything to him there. Matthew stood his ground. Get it across, get it across. Not a good place to stop, but got a foul on number 25, Danny DeLang, first personal. 19th foul on the Comets, 16 seconds left. John Jensen at the line with the bonus. He only got 7. Now it's 8. I got 9 fouls listed on him. .2 seconds left. I don't know what the Rap City Journal's gonna, what kind of excuse they're gonna come up with this time. Probably because the weather was too warm. Shoot it, Jimmy! Oh! Final score of the Midlands Vikings. We better keep an eye on this referee, just see if somebody doesn't. That guy had a notion of telling him something. Final score of the Midlands Vikings defeat the Rap City Christian Comets 77-35. He's that one little incident really kind of shook things up. I think that's the coach that told Corey up at New Underwood, well, I'll be glad when you graduate. Mimi, have I got any mail? Well, I believe the next game is, I'm not sure when it is, probably next Tuesday. Got a grade school game tomorrow against the Phillips Scotties at, I believe it's at 4, it starts at 4 o'clock, the 5th and 6th grade, followed by the